Greetings to everyone. I salute all dignitaries present, my beautiful ASIKE sisters and friends of ASIKE who have joined us today for this amazing annual convention. I've been a member of ASIKE and, had to move away from the state of Georgia and now reside in the great state of Maryland. And let me tell you, my ASIKE sisters have always been on my mind. And I am so very proud of each and every one of you for keeping the organization going over these years. That's truly, truly awesome. It is a great honor for me to speak on a subject matter which is very close to my heart and something I've been working on for the last 20 years of my life through different mentorship programs to empower our young women and also women in Africa. So thank you so much. The subject of gender equality and the empowerment of girls is high on the priority of the United Nations. It's a global issue and it is featured as goal number 5 amongst the 17 sustainable development goals set forth by the United Nations. The United Nations also sees gender equality as a fundamental human right, which is necessary. It's a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. So gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls is really, really very important. But today, I just want to take you through the 4 main goals that are highlighted by the African Union, strategies that we can work on to ensure that we continue to work towards progress for this movement, especially in Africa, where poverty is really impeding progress of these goals. So let us bear in mind there are 4 key areas that we need to really continue to focus on to ensure that we are moving and advancing the cause. Number 1 is maximizing opportunities, outcomes, and e-technology. We all know that education is key to the empowerment of women and girls, but that's only a very small part of the puzzle. Access to education is really important. Vocational training, where girls and women can learn skills to improve their lives and also improve literacy, where women can also gain access to resources and control those resources, manage budgets, and also become users of information technology and become really very influential in the technology space. Number 2 is dignity and security. Domestic violence, violence against women in all shapes and forms needs to be condemned, needs to be prevented. We need laws in place which will be enforced if women and girls are violated. So domestic violence and violence in general is a big challenge that, society, we must all work towards if we really want to achieve equality and empowerment of women and girls. We must stamp away violence in all its forms and shape. There also needs to be effective laws and policies in institutions to protect the rights of women, especially the right to ownership and inheritance. We all know, for example, when the husband passes away, the African woman, the widow is, violated in all shapes and forms, may all lose property, family property, lose rights to children. All these kinds of violations are really impeding the movement towards empowerment, gender equality of women and girls. We should also be looking at ensuring leadership and voice, as well as visibility of women in all areas of life. Women need to be in leadership. Women need to sit at the table where decisions are being made. The voices of women need to be heard, in not only in the home, at work, wherever women are involved. They can take on leadership opportunities to make a difference and advance their communities. We need to see more women as elected officials. So women in the space of politics is also needed. That way women can advance society and contribute to the development. So looking at, the last 10 years, there's been a lot of advances made, but like I said, there's still so much to be done. And if we try to work as women towards those goals that I have identified, these goals are also part of the African Union strategy towards achieving equality for women and girls. And the empowerment of women and girls. Looking around us, we have great African women who have made us proud at all levels of society. We need to see them as an inspiration and also learn and aspire. We need to be working with our young girls to empower them, to give them the resources to be able to realize their full potential and their greatness. I want to take this opportunity to recognize one of our great African women, Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is being nominated as to lead the World Trade Organization, and that process is being looked into right now with a veto from the American government. But this is a great woman that we can all look up to. In the area of technology, we look at Rebecca Enonchong from Cameroon, who has been named as one of the top 10 women in Africa to influence the area of technology. We need to encourage our young girls, empower them in everything that we do. I just want to commend ASIKE for continuing to empower young girls through the scholarship program, and so that they can get their education. And for this reason, I would like us to give a standing ovation to African Sisters for Information, Technology, and Empowerment. Please put your hands together for ASIKE. May God continue to bless each and every one of you, and also God bless the United States of America. God bless Africa. Thank you.